Hello and welcome to the Music Hour, where we look at some awesome videos and music and all this cool stuff as you saw from the intro. We are here with Aim Your Arrows. Say hi, guys.
Hey!
Hello.
So how you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Doing wonderful.
You guys, please introduce yourselves for the audience.
Yes. Hi, I'm Samantha. I sing in the band.
Hi, I'm Austin. I play drums.
Hi, I'm Sam, also, and I play bass.
I'm Brent, and I play guitar.
Cool. Congratulations on your new EP.
Thank
Thank you.
I know you guys are like working towards a show on the 15th. And would you like to tell me about that?
It's a big show. It's our EP release at the Crowfoot Ballroom, and it's a huge deal for us. It's our biggest headline show ever.
Yeah, most important show yet. We're anxious, but very, very, very excited because we haven't played a show in a long time.
My veins are itching to play.
My first question is, where did the name Aim Your Arrows come from, and how did y'all meet?
There's a verse in a merge song called Fire, and in parentheses it says aim your arrows high, and that sounded cool.
Yeah.
So aim your arrows.
Hi, man. Just aim your arrows.
Yeah. And
That was them two came up with that.
Yeah.
yeah, because how we met is a little bit of a longer story, but it's
I'll start.
okay.
Yeah, alright. So I used to be a poster on the Warped Tour message boards, and that's where I kind of was introduced to this guy right here. And we all of a sudden just ended up adding each other on MySpace, and we just started commenting, like, hours and hours of comments, but, finally we got together, and we're actually, like, together. So, we've been together for 5 years, and during the beginning of our relationship, I was like, Grant, I've always wanted to sing in a band, and he was in an old band at the time, but he eventually left that band, and we started working on stuff together. And so from there...
Well, so I knew Austin because I met him and his sister, Sarah Mills, who's also our merch girl, tour mom,
Everything.
merch person.
Our
Like,
Lord and Savior.
we would die on tour without her person. And I met them at a local show years ago, just before. I was playing, wasn't I?
Yeah, we went to see, well, our friend who was playing with him, and we met him and became friends and stuff.
That was right before or right after I started talking to you. And so we became friends that way. And then through Sarah, I also ended up meeting him. And so then when we started the band, it was like, okay, we need members and we needed a drummer. And Austin had been in a band before, but then Sarah Mills told me, hey, Austin's not in a band anymore. He could play drums. And so I was like, Austin, come play drums.
It was a very good decision.
And it's funny because you, at the time, I didn't know this, but you were worried about how cool we would think you were, and we were worried about how cool you would think we were, / like the songs were and stuff.
Oh yeah, real quick, when the band first started, I still lived in Pennsylvania, and they all lived here in Detroit, Michigan, and by our first show, I actually had to come out and play it, and I had never practiced with them together, like, ever. But then when the second show rolled around, that was when I moved here for good.
Kind of just never took her back.
Yeah, basically. Which was good, because I didn't want to go back.
That was the plan anyway, to eventually do that. We just did it earlier than we had originally planned, because why wouldn't we?
I'm not complaining.
And then we used to have a different bass. We had 2 different bass players
Should I just tell my
that
story?
didn't work out, and you can.
Okay.
Yeah, be brief.
Well, to make a long story short, in 2011, I knew Brent from Sarah Mills, like anybody else, and during that
Except for
time,
me.
I was in another band, and that band just had like a falling out. It wasn't going anywhere, and so they pretty much kicked me out for bullshit reasons. And so what happened afterwards was, an hour after I got kicked out, I texted Brent saying, dude, I'm angry, can I come hang out with you guys? He's like, yeah, sure. Within an hour later, I'm at my work doing dishes, and he texts me going, oh, dude, something came up. can you play bass for us? And I thought about it for a millisecond, and I said yes.
And
So,
his first show with us was at the Crowfoot Ballroom opening for New Year's Day.
I was
awesome.
I was such a scared, nervous wreck. I was like literally halfway behind a curtain with my hair.
Like, hey.
Yeah, his hair was like this, and he was hiding behind me. We had 2 guitarists in the band at the time, so like you and I and the other guitarist took the front of the stage, and Metzler just kind of was like,
Well, in defense, I only had like 2 weeks to learn like what was it, 6, 7 songs?
6 songs
Yes.
in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I had never played bass in my life, even though I had about 4 years of rhythm guitar underneath my belt.
But if you can play rhythm guitar, you can play bass, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a knock to bass players, but if you're playing this type of music, it translates over really easily. I used to play bass in a couple bands, and I know...
We should get to the next question.
Yeah.
Well, that's like that question always takes like a big answer.
Yeah.
There's quite a story behind us.
What would you say are your biggest musical influences?
Paramore!
Paramore, Bayside,
Pierce
My
the
Chemical Romance,
Pierce
Say
the Veil.
Anything.
Pierce the
Okay.
Veil.
Set your goals.
Tonight Alive.
In your life.
We're the In Crowd.
A Day to Remember.
Hey Monday. Warp Tour. Fall Boy.
Where did the title for the EP come from?
You.
Yeah, that's me. I've been pretty open about this, but I suffer with manic depression. So, and you know, a couple songs in the EP capture, you know, what it's like to go through that. But I also noticed as we were writing the songs, each song was really like an extreme emotion, like whether it be happiness, intensity, hopelessness,
Anger, frustration.
yeah. And I was like, guys, we should call it Mania, because you know, Mania is like all about, it basically means extreme emotions, and I feel like when you listen through Mania, you really are on a manic carousel, heading straight to hell.
Straight to hell.
That's a song reference from Beast of the World.
Yeah, I agree. It is totally right. It was.
I'm glad
I'm glad that other people can pick up on that, because that's what we're kind of unintentionally going for. It wasn't pre-planned that way. It just worked out that way when we wrote the songs, recorded the songs, and kind of came up with the track order is when it all really connected. I feel like it's a very polarizing EP.
Yeah.
Which song, and you can each answer this, which song are you looking most forward to playing on tour?
Go this way again.
Okay, you first.
Oh, geez. Either I Can't Wait or Face the World. I can't decide.
Hell is nice this time of year. If you listen to the song, listen to the drums, you know why I love playing that song.
Yeah.
It is an intense song to play. A lot of double bass work, and I'm really proud of it, so.
For me, it has to come down to I Can't Wait, because I really like how more poppy that song is compared to like some of the other ones that we have. Like a lot of the other ones that we have right now are like pretty hardcore.
A lot of our old stuff had a lot more of a heavy vibe to it, but we've been definitely pushing more in the direction of like the pop punk stuff.
And that's what's really kind of gotten into me, because I started listening to like All Time Low and like The Pasture, and it's just carrying on to something like that.
You fucking noob. I'm just kidding. I would say lesson learned, but we have played that live before, so...
Yeah, we've been playing it for a while.
Yeah, so it's gotta be... It's hard to say, but probably I Can't Wait just because it is the first single, and
it's fun.
It's gotten a really great reaction, and so I'm really excited to see how that goes over live and the reaction live and everything like that. Yeah. But
okay, this could be like a twofold question. Either your craziest tour story or your favorite story from the Reflections era of your band.
Oh my god, we could be here for so long.
Oh my god.
The craziest thing that ever happened. Great tours. Yeah, the pickle story.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Get over here, because you were part of it.
Sarah Mills. Mom.
I can remember. My sister.
Okay. our last tour, the Not For The Tame tour, with Our 24, Katie's Got Guts, and Nadine, all fantastic bands. Check them out.
Yeah.
We decided that we were going to play a big prank because that's what we do. So
It was so silly.
I know. So we decided that we were going to try to frame Our 24. So we got.
That just kind of happened. It wasn't the idea originally.
It was the idea later on, though.
Yeah,
It evolved that way.
I think I kind of had it in my head that way a little bit. But I don't know.
Anyway,
Well, we got like little, like little diced pickle slices, like pickle chips or whatever. We got a bunch of those in a jar, and on every stop on the tour, while Katie's Got Guts were playing their set, one of us would sneak out of the venue and place a single pickle chip on Katie's Got Guts' windshield of their tour vehicle. And this continued for numerous days. And then we started putting multiple pickle slices on their windshield. And then eventually we put one on our own windshield.
Because Phil got out and was looking at his car, and he was like, and then he started looking at the other cars.
And we would see, like, and they'd be like, is that pickle? And then when they saw the one on ours, they made the connection, it must have been Our 24. And this couldn't have worked out any more beautifully. It worked out exactly how we hoped it would. We get to the last show of the tour in Lansing, and Katie's Got Guts went to the restaurant across the street and got like 2 cups full of pickles from them, and just covered Our 24's windshield with them.
I walked out, and Cody from Our 24 is just standing there with his mouth like half open. He's like,
Why?
why?
He's just so confused.
And the guy from Katie's Got Guts is like, haha, we got you for putting pickles on everybody's windshield.
And Cody was like, what? Like they had no idea that any of this was happening, and then
And then we were like, bam.
and then we were like, ha, I got you all. And then
That was pretty funny. We like to pull silly little pranks like that all the time.
the other day we were hanging out with Breathe Till Dawn, and we went to Taco Bell, and Breathe Till Dawn's another awesome band from this area. And we went to Taco Bell, and our car was in front of theirs, so I told the guy at the window to put, like, all the hot sauce in their bag when he gave them their food. So he literally, like, dumped the entire thing in their bag. It was, like, 5 pounds of hot sauce.
And we got out, and I was talking to Melinda, and I was like, do you have any hot sauce? She's like, yeah, I think we have some. And we get up to their hotel room, and it just like, she's like, oh my god, we have like a bag full.
Like, their food was hidden under, they had to, like, dig for it. We do lots of silly stuff like that.
Yeah, we really do.
If you tour with us, you will get pranked on.
Yeah, we'll get pranked.
Nothing harmful, but you know.
Oh, no, just silly, harmless things. That's what we won't like blow your car up or something.
No, I got
Austin on the Reflections tour itself, on the first show, Austin wound up randomly playing a double set because one of the bands that was playing didn't have a drummer. Their drummer just no-showed, and Austin was like, screw it, I'll learn your stuff, and then like a half hour into like
20 minutes
before they played.
Yeah, and we went out and played their songs, 6 songs, and then they came on right after and played that set. That was a hot day too. That was like a 90 degree.
My god,
Yeah.
it was like 103 degrees in that building, and I'm not even kidding. It
that
was
building
horrible.
Oh, the pizza slap?
I have one.
video.
There was about a year ago, and we had a March tour, and we were off in New Jersey for like a day because we didn't have anything going on. I guess we just got bored and we just wanted to be creative. And I came back from the bathroom, and Brent's like, "So, Metz, are you ready to get slapped with pizza?" And I'm like, "Why not?"
So Brent slapped Sam in the face. With
There's a
pizza.
video of it on our YouTube. If you look up, we called it Tour Update. Haha. So we even prank our fans.
I was actually curled up in a ball, sleeping in the back of the Suburban while that happened, so I missed it. I sleep a lot.
I had like cheese like engraved into my hair.
For the record, though, he ate the pizza. After he ate it, he ate it. So the pizza did not go to waste. We don't waste stuff. That was like the last time that I was. That was when I was still only vegetarian and not vegan yet.
That was some of the best pizza.
I wasn't eating any pizza that was on your face, no offense.
No, that was for you, man.
Yeah. Alright.
2 more questions for y'all.
Sure.
And what is one thing you want to see change in the music industry?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
You know, it would be phenomenal just to see, like, I mean, like local scenes kind of come and go a little bit, but I'd like to see the strength built back into the local scene everywhere to a certain degree. Like,
Yeah, we all need to support each other, especially in some local scenes. There's kind of cliques of bands, unfortunately, and they kind of only like sometimes they only support each other. And I just wish that we could all just kind of hold hands and be like, let's save the scene!
Kind of like it was, like when MySpace had its heyday, like you couldn't...
Yes, I wish
you couldn't throw a Nerf ball without hitting a fantastic local show.
I wish that MySpace was still a thing, because back then, if you were in a band, it was so much easier to network and find other bands and get people to listen to your music.
I mean, you could book a tour in a day back when that was going on.
It's a lot harder on Facebook, especially because Facebook hates bands and any other independent thing trying to do well, because they limit.
It's gotten better, but they've also done some stupid things.
Has it?
I'd like to see them get rid of that stupid we don't show your post to all of your fans thing.
Yeah,
that's one of the biggest things we want to see change.
I'd also like to see assholes held accountable. I think that douchebags and bands who do shitty things should be held more accountable and whatnot, instead of being allowed to get away with being crappy people because they're in bands. That's something that I'd like to see change. But I don't know how you go about changing that besides just speaking out. If you see something crappy happen, say something. I wasn't pointing at you, I was just pointing at the camera.
I love it, and for me, I want to see more girls in the music scene, in bands, producing,
I want to see more
recording.
You and me both.
Sorry.
Yeah, I want there to be more femininity in the scene in general. Just not even just in bands, everything.
I'm with her on this one, because I really see, I do admire a lot of all guy bands and that, but
of course.
I do want to see another L7 or Bikini Kill out there, and just all girl power, man.
We're a very pro-feminism band, very pro-equality band, very, girls rule. Yeah.
We love women!
That can sound so douchey. We literally, we love women,
And everybody!
And everybody, yeah.
Okay.
Except
My final question is, what is one thing you are most proud of?
Mania!
Yeah.
And I think we're pretty proud of our tour regiment.
I'm proud of our work ethic in general.
I'm proud of everything in general, to come so many years and done so much with them, instead of just doing nothing.
Sitting at home.
Yeah, just sitting at home and just waiting for stuff. We're actually out there really working hard for all of this.
I'm really proud to say that everything that has come to us, whether it be a fan or
an opportunity or a show.
Or opportunity, or even our number of likes or our Twitter followers, that all came to us because we earned it.
Mm-hmm.
And worked for it, or did the promotion ourselves, or whatever. It's all organic.
That's satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely.
What I want to say, one thing I want people to think of, as far as Aim Your Arrows and our work ethic, is that we are very DIY.
Yeah.
We're definitely a DIY band.
Yeah, we're playing the music we play, but we have a serious DIY independent work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm proud of the shows we've been able to do. We've been able to open for bands like We're the In Crowd and Every Avenue and
New Year's Day, like we
Set
said
Your
earlier.
Goals, The Millionaires,
Yeah.
Hate Me. A lot of really great opportunities have come our way, and I'm really grateful for all that.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for sitting down and starting off this cool show that I'm going to do about music.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks for using our song in the intro.
Yeah.
Yes, that is an awesome song. I know you guys are going on tour, so I'm going to be putting links in the description.
Okay.
Mania comes out March 15th. You can buy it on iTunes, and I will also link to their band's page, so you can buy it there. And any last words?
thank you for watching and caring about what
Yes.
we do. It's really awesome that people in other places give a shit about what our band does. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We love all of our arrowheads.
And aliens exist.
He's out there, like
With the aliens.
Don't argue with me.
everything.
Do you have any last words?